Welcome back. My name is Sifu John Constantine. I'm the chief instructor and founder of AMA Wing Chun Kung Fu. So what I'd like to do in this short video is take you through the sequence of movements that relate specifically to the second section of the first form Siu Nim Tao. Stay tuned. Okay, so the second section of the first form is really about generating short distance power. So let's get started and let me take you through some of the movements so that you can perform the form on your own using this video as a guide. Okay, so you're in your basic stance Yichi Kin Yin Bar. So what I'd like you to do is open your left hand and circle it so that the hand is the same shape as the feet. So it's turned in at a 45-degree angle. Then from there, what I'd like you to do is go slow down with the movement, and when you get to the last 2 or 3 inches, accelerate hard and fast to complete the side gum sao. Then open the right hand, circling the hand, make sure that the hand is the same shape as the feet, and then accelerate nice and slow, and then accelerate to the end of the movement. And then you've got what we call a double gum sao to the side, and your shoulders will be rounded slightly forward as well. Then what I want you to do is to take the hands and bring them up into the small of the back, and then hit away. Again, you're moving nice and slow, and then you're hitting away, extending the triceps. Then bring the hands back around the front along the solar plexus line, point the fingers, and then accelerate away, speeding up near the end of the movement. And this is your front gum sao. So let's just go over those basics. Circle the hand, side gum sao, slow, fast. Circle the hand, same shape as the feet, slow, side gum sao. Then take the hands into the small of the back, slow, and then accelerate away. Take the hands round to the front, slow, accelerate away like so. Have a go with those movements before we move on to the next part of the second section. Okay, so you should have completed a side gum sao, a back gum sao, and a front gum sao, and your hands should now be forward like so. So what I want you to do, I want you to bring the hands up into a double lance sao position, making sure that your left arm is over your right arm. And you want to see air through the space of the 2 arms. You generally want to get a sheet of A4 to slide right through, so your hands are not resting on each other. And when you do the lance sao, you're not actually up here like so. You're actually below the shoulder level and maybe just below the clavicle. There's a reason why your hand should not be up here and why it should be down here in the context of sparring, or basically the application of the technique. So what I want you to do is just make sure that the lance sao is below your shoulder level, just basically near the clavicle line. Then what I want you to do, I want you to chop out to the side, double fak sao, which is a whisking arm movement. Then I want you to bring the arms back so that they are right arm over the left arm, like so. So let's just do that again. You're from here, double lance sao, chop, and then back, left over right. When you do the chop, what I'd like you to do is take your elbows out to the side first so that your arms are at the 90 degrees, and then extend the forearm away so that you're chopping in line with the shoulder line, like so. And then you pull back. So it's a chopping, it's a whipping motion, which is very similar to your side punch. It's a very fast motion. So last time, bring your arms up, double lance sao, elbows, forearms, and then back. And you make the chop one movement, but I'm breaking it down. Obviously there's a reason why we break the chop down when it comes to learning your application. Practice that movement, and then we'll move on to the next part of the second section. Okay, so we are in a double lance sao position, right arm over left. What I want you to do with this next section is bring the elbows in tight and fold the forearms forward to form Jum Sao, which is the sinking arm movement. So again, from here, bring your elbows in and then sink down with your wrists, making sure that the arms are parallel to each other. And you've got this 1-3-5 angle that we speak about a lot in the Wing Chun system, like so, to form double Jum Sao. Then I want you to perform a link movement and just turn the palms up to what we call double Tan Sao. So the movement is soft because it's a link move for a very jerky, explosive movement, which we call Jut Sao. You turn the palms over and you jut the arms down towards the solar plexus, about a fist distance away from your chest. So you jut down, keeping your palms facing the floor like so. So we're here in Jum, soft on the Tan, accelerating and jutting quite hard with the Jut Sao. Now when you perform the Jut Sao in the beginner's stage as such, you're generally jutting with the wrist. So the power and the rotation is within the wrist area. And this is what I recommend that all beginners should learn to do this as a base way to start performing Jut Sao. However, when you become more experienced and more advanced, you're generally encouraged to jut using the back of the elbow, taking the elbows to the back side of the body, just so that you get a little bit more power. And obviously, when you're more advanced, you tend to put more focus into the elbow as we would instead of using the power transference by thinking about putting the energy into the wrist. So that's just a personal preference that I recommend for my students based on the experience that I've got in the Wing Chun system. So we are right over left, Jum Sao, Tan, jump. Then what I want you to do is accelerate into Bu. So this is Bu G, which is a finger strike to the eyes. There is a technique called Bu Sao. The intention is different. In this scenario, we're using the fingers to strike towards the eyes. So, jump, Bu, like so. Then you keep your elbows locked and you go down into what we call a low bridge movement, Q Sao. Yeah. Then we relax the hand and then we hit up with the back of the hand coming up to the eye line. Again, we're keeping the arms straight and we're just lifting the elbows and the wrist high to protect the high gate. So from this sequence, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're trying to get the energy traveling low to high, pretty much trying to place the energy to the end of the movement, which is what takes years of practice. Then when you're here, circle, grip, turn upside down and pull back, and then close the stance. Just for the purpose of the second section, bring your left leg to your right, double palm press, and then perform your salutation. Okay, there you have it, the second section of the first form. What I want you to do is, I want you to go away and practice that for around 2 to 4 weeks, and that should give you enough time for me to put another video where you're going to learn the third section of the first form. If you have any comments, or you want to subscribe or like anything that we do, please do not hesitate to do so. You can contact me via the Facebook page, Amma Wing Chun Kung Fu. You can also follow us for more videos on how to learn Wing Chun Kung Fu in a home environment or to support your club tuition. Thanks for watching.